Good evening, beautiful. It's me. I'm here for another edition of what is the name of this show? I don't even remember now. But anyway, another edition where I get to talk to you, send you a video, and you kind of give an idea, just a little bit, know a little bit more about me. This today is going to actually be show and tell. So I hope you enjoy a few of the things that I do have that I would like you to get to know, and just to kind of know some of my interests and things that I like to do, some stuff that you may not know about me. So anyway, here I guess we'll go ahead and get started. First thing I have a few things that I have. I have some stuff on this side, right here with my right hand, which would be to your left, and I have something here to my left hand, obviously be to your left, or to your right. So anyway, you've seen, the first thing, you've seen it already because I've spun it around, it's been on my desk. It's a globe. It's one of these globes that you can get at some of these merchandise stores. It's pretty neat. I think that's hard plastic. But anyway, it's really neat, and I have also, and I've told you before, that I have a big picture of the globe itself. It has some Greek lettering and some Hebrew lettering on it. It's pretty neat. It's kind of too big. I'll have to probably do that on another edition. But a lot of the stuff I actually have in my storage I would like to show you sometime. But just right here, what I have with me right now, I'll kind of show you a little bit of. So anyway, yeah, you saw the globe. It has the hygrometer. I don't know exactly what that means. I guess that's the temperature. And then it has the time. And on the other side, it has a barometer. So it's kind of a neat little deal. But it's pretty heavy. It looks heavier than from what you can tell looking at the screen. Next thing I have is something that came from Germany. It's something that one of my family members gave me probably a very good 2 years ago. It's kind of neat how it has little blocks and everything that all go together. It's a really nice piece, and I really like it a lot. It's just unique, and I guess it kind of shows a little bit what kind of architecture and what kind of art that they do there in Germany. I know we talked about you knowing a little bit of German, my grandma knowing a little bit of German. When I talked about that, you kind of remind me of this a little bit, but it's kind of neat. I don't know if you can get a good look at what it is, but it's just a whole bunch of blocks put together. Kind of reminds me a little bit of a confused Jenga. I'm sure you probably heard of that game Jenga. And what Jenga is, and I'm sure you already know, is like where you take blocks out a little bit at a time, puts it up in a big tall stack like this, and you take blocks a little bit at a time where it doesn't fall. So I'm sure you probably know a lot of that is, but I really like that, a lot of that woodwork. This right here is a ship that I bought. This is one thing I really like, and I collect a lot of these things, or certain ships, just because if I get a better look, you'll be seeing me through here. But anyway, this is called the Pommern. I'm not exactly for sure the history of the Pommern, but I'm guessing what had happened back in the old, during the pirateer days, however long ago that was. But it's pretty neat. It has a lot of dust to it. I haven't had a chance to really clean a lot of it, but actually this is the HMS Victory. I'm sorry. This is the HMS Victory. I also have a Pommern, which is in storage right now, that I need to pull out. But anyway, it's kind of neat. It has the thing that kind of goes into the water. I guess what you'd probably be able to tell what it is, but it looks like it's tangled within the things. But just kind of get a closer look at it. Anyway, it's kind of neat how it's so sophisticated. This was back in the British and the Sweden days, so as you can tell by the flags. But anyway, it's really neat. It's perfect wood, and it's just a lot of hard work, and there's a lot of string involved in it. But this is few things that I like to collect. A lot of wood items, and it goes all the way back to the old days. This was probably shipped back in the 1800s. But anyway, I hope you like it. One of these times I'll be able to show you the Pommern, the one that I have. It's kind of a white ship, and I know you probably would like that one a little bit better. This is more brown, you know me, how I am the color brown with the color of my furniture and anything like that. But anyway, it's a nice piece, and it's something that I've had for a really long time, and I'm really proud of it. It's something I like to try to keep somewhere in one of my houses one of these days, or in a house one of these days. So anyway, I hope you like that part. This right here is something that my mom gave me a long time ago. It's kind of a hard rock. It's kind of engraved. It's been engraved in there. It says just welcome. I feel like it's something that you could probably put toward a front door or on something and just kind of give it to somebody to let them know that they are welcome. Like I said, my mom gave this to me a long time ago. Has a butterfly on the front of it, which is kind of neat. Which represents peace and happiness. And it has them landing on a tree-looking thing, kind of a branch. And, you know, I just think it's a really nice piece. It's kind of heavy, has some weight to it, but I think it's really neat. Anyway, I hope you like that piece, hon. Anyway, I have probably a lot of other things in storage that I have not pulled out yet, or stuff that's still in boxes that I haven't pulled out yet that I would like to show you sometime, if you're up for it. Anyway, let me just go on to some of my things that are a little bit more meaning, not more meaning to me, but little things that are some important to me. This isn't really actually anything. I saw that just because it was kind of cool looking, but it's kind of just a light. I don't know how bright that is. It's probably pretty bright in your eyes. I'm sure you probably look, and then you get that, and you have the one on the front. It's just an LED light. I think it's kind of cool though. But it's pretty neat, just like if you ever need to work on your car, or in my case, be able to change your tire, or look under your hood and change your oil or something. But anyway, it's just a little light, and I hope you like it. So anyway, the next thing I have is a basketball magazine that's never been opened. I don't know if you may have an idea who Michael Jordan is. He's one of the NBA greats of all time. He's a Hall of Famer. You know, you've probably known or heard about him. If you haven't, then this will be the first time, but he's been a good, he won 6 NBA championships with the Chicago Bulls. Anyway, this right here is pretty much from 92 to this is from 92 to 93, and it's some of the earlier years when he was an MVP that year. This magazine, there is no telling how much this thing is worth, because it's been passed on, it's almost 20 years old actually, and you know, I've kept it in the wrapper and haven't really taken it out or anything like that. So it's a pretty good magazine. I look forward to seeing one of these days how much this thing's worth. But since Michael Jordan's on the front of it, it's going to be worth a lot, hopefully. So, but anyway, as long as they can count me on that. But this is something that I have that's one of my collectibles, and I'm just really proud of it. This right here is the book of when the Chicago White Sox. I'm a big Chicago fan, as you can tell, and you know by this me and you going to Chicago one of these days. Anyways, it's the year that they won their championship. It's 128 pages long, and it pretty much tells year by or game by game which all they've won, you know, their entire season, and then it kind of tells a little bit of, or it tells a lot pretty much of when their postseason and how they won. I remember each one of those games that I watched, and it was very special to me because I've been a White Sox fan all the way since the Frank Thomas days back in the early '90s. So it's been a joy to watch them just win games here and there. I'm sure when I tell you that's what I usually do online when I watch online baseball games, it's because I'm kind of rooting for the White Sox. So anyway, but this was a good magazine, and I really like it a lot. This is another one of my interests that I have. Next thing I have is something I can't believe I still even have. This is my tassel. It looks like the number came off there. This is my tassel from 1998 when I graduated high school. It looks like it's been chewed up and looks like it's really old. I mean, of course, you know, being 13 years old, this probably doesn't have a lot of the form, everything that it used to it. But anyway, this kind of gives an idea what it looked like back in 1998, and then kind of my black and white. It's the Pauls Valley Panthers. That's what I was. And remember me telling you about the fact that my dad graduated from the same high school. It kind of holds a special value to it to me, even though it was high school. I've grown up since high school, but it's been a really nice little thing for me to have. I don't remember what happened to the one that I had back in college, back when I graduated in 2003. But this one's probably a little bit more special than the one I got from college, just because it's older and holds more memories and pretty much tells where I graduated and everything. But anyway, it's kind of a neat little deal. But yep, I'm a Pauls Valley Panther. Next thing I have was my official baptismal certificate. Pretty much what it reads here is, "In harmony with our Lord command, Gabriel Pack, born on the 10th day of the February 1980, baptized it." And at this point, it was the Lifestyle Center of America in Doherty, Oklahoma. I don't know if you've ever heard of Lifestyle Center of America, but it's one of the Adventist places here in Oklahoma that's pretty much, it dedicates, people come in, and they pretty much become a better person after they get out. It's kind of, they do some seminars and do some workshops there, and it's a pretty neat deal. But anyway, my dad baptized me, in the major pool that they have there. But it says Doherty, Oklahoma, on the 28th day of September, 1996, and received into the Davis Seventh-day Adventist Church of Oklahoma Conference on the 28th day of September, 1996. And then at the very bottom, it just shows who it was signed by, and then on the back it just shows my address. So, but anyway, it's this thing that I've held, and I'm so glad that I still have